Ballerina, John Wick thighs. Basically, let's get into it. Ballerina is from 2025, it lasts about 2 hours 5 minutes, and what's the tagline? The task can be a trigger. Okay, Ballerina stars Ana de Armas as Eve, our ballerina, our main protagonist. It also stars, I would like to say this is a spoiler, I would have kept this as a secret, but the trailer openly shows it also stars Keanu Reeves as John Wick. Yep, no secrets here. So what did you think of Ballerina? Well, it's like John Wick meets the Nutcracker. But instead of sugar plum fairies, we've got flamethrowers and machine guns. So this movie is set between the events of John Wick 3 and John Wick 4, right? Not that it really matters because all of the John Wick movies, for me, roll into one, as I've said before. You are mistaken. Well, this is just my opinion, it's wrong. So the movie opens with Eve, a little girl watching her parents being murdered. Nice. And then, years later, she has been taken in by this organisation who teach her many, many things. Yeah, ballet. They do teach her ballet. And this is my first problem with the movie. We cut to 12 years later and she's been doing intense ballet study every day, hours a day, every single day for 12 years, yeah. And she can't do a simple pirouette. She keeps falling and failing. That would be fine if this is her first week doing it. But it's been 12 years. Well, at least she can handle guns. They also teach her how to be a master assassin. She's really good at that. She can strip a gun in seconds, she can assemble a gun in seconds, she can hit a moving target, she can beat anyone up. She just can't dance. So this organisation is also the same family, crime family, that trained John Wick. Right? And me, no, not you, you'll see. I mean, this movie is heavy on the action. It is heavy on the action, and lots of gunfights, lots of hand-to-hand fights. I mean, basically, if you took out all the gunfights and hand-to-hand fights and all that stuff, the movie would be 10 minutes long. It's not the strongest plot in a movie, but you know what you're getting when you go in to see a movie set in the John Wick universe. The Wickiverse. Wicks. No, not Wicks.
Wicks.
So what do you think of the cast? Well, she's great, Eve. Ana de Armas, yeah, she's pretty good. She just like, she doesn't show huge range of emotion, but she's good at what she's doing. Basically, the Keanu Reeves role from John Wick, who is also fine. Although I noticed in this movie he seems to be talking in slow motion.
Start doing what you do.
Looks like you already have. That door will lock sooner than you think. You can still leave. You still have a choice.
Maybe that's just the John Wick character. Oh yeah, it's never been that slow before though.
Really had an answer. But now, yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
But it's nice to see Keanu Reeves, and it does make more sense that it's set between 2 and 3 for, well, for various reasons you'll see if you watch all 4 John Wick movies. Yeah. But she is good though. She's like who, Eve? Yeah. Ana de Armas. Yeah. She is like John Wick with cheekbones. And Angelica Houston plays the leader of this crime family who raise and train Eve. Yeah. Angelica Houston, she's like, she'll train you how to kill a man with jazz hands. And the big bad in this movie is Gabriel Byrne. Nice to see him. We don't see him in a lot of Hollywood movies really. Yeah, he's alright. He's a bit like, doesn't do that much really, except kill her parents at the start. Yeah, this is what the whole movie's about for her. She just wants to get revenge on this one man. So, no sequel? Well, I don't know. It depends if, oh, spoiler, she kills him. Right, okay. So no sequel, right. Well, I don't know. I guess it depends how well this movie does. If it does spawn a sequel or 3, then she must be wanting to avenge other things, or they're all out to get her. Yeah, that old thing again. Yeah, just watch John Wick movies at that point, because that's what they're all about. Yeah, except, yeah, pretty much, yeah. Oh, and your guy for The Walking Dead turns up. Oh, Norman Reedus, yeah, he's not a fan. Well, not really. Not in this movie. Not in The Walking Dead. I don't really see his appeal. I think he's fine in The Walking Dead. Yeah, never watched it. Well, I watched season 1 and he was fine in that. Nothing special, didn't stand out. Just looked like a little homeless guy. But also I saw him in Blade 2 years ago and quite liked him in that. But in this movie, it's like he's just not doing any acting at all. He's going through the lines with no emotion, no feeling, no character, nothing. I really did not like him in this movie. Huh, I thought he was okay, like. You're being a bit harsh. That's my job. What about the action? Yeah, I like the action in this movie. There are some good fights, well choreographed. I don't know if they're quite as exciting as some of the fights I saw in the John Wick movies. I think they're pretty similar. They're on par, I would say. I would say this is probably a better movie than John Wick 3. Or maybe 2. I can't remember. Like I said, to me, they all blend into one movie, so you're stated, right? But no, the action's fine. The shootouts are shootouts that you see in these movies. The hand-to-hand stuff is pretty cool. Yeah, she's good, she can move. And there's some really cool set pieces where they fight. Like in this candle-lit room. Or like in this dimly lit room. Or in this dearly lit room. We get it. We see a bit of a training montage early in the movie. And well, about halfway through the movie, I guess. And it's alright. It's your standard stuff. She keeps messing up in one part, and then suddenly the music kicks in, and she can do it all. Usual. That kill. Oh, and of course, every villain has to have a vaguely European accent. That's the law in these movies.
The Baba Yaga?
I'll tell you who was nice to see. Me? No. It's why not? No, in the movie. It was nice to see...
I'm Lance Reddick.
The receptionist. This was his second last movie. Yeah, you keep stepping on that trivia. Oh, sorry. But I'll tell you what I really liked about this movie. Towards the end, there's a flamethrower battle. Oh yeah, that's cool. But then later, there's a flamethrower versus water hose battle. And that is so cool. You can tell it's practical effects. It's all done for real and just looks phenomenal. That one scene might be worth the price of cinema admission. I would recommend seeing at least that scene on the cinema. Well, you'll have to see the whole thing then. Well, yeah, but you can't just take and say, right, I just want to take £3, I'll go and just watch that one scene, then leave. You wouldn't do that. No, I'm not saying you should do that. Yes, you are. No, I'm not. One of the negatives for me, though, is that it doesn't have much levity. Well, I guess. So, is Ballerina a worthy spin-off of the John Wick series? Well, yes and no. The action's good. Ana de Armas is really good. I really like her. She doesn't do a lot. She doesn't do a lot of acting, but she does a lot of fighting and looking cool. So she fits that well. It does kind of feel like more of the same. Yeah. Like you said, it feels like John Wick 5. Yeah. I really like the John Wick movies. The ones I've seen. How many have you seen? One? Okay. Well, I do like the John Wick movies, but this is more of the same. And those are more of the same So, I would recommend, though. I do like it. Yeah. I do find it just a little bit over stylized, like the later of these John Wick movies. Yeah, I kept waiting for someone to whisper, "Vengeance, die over." Sounds nice. So we get into trivia. Yes, even though you said most of it, this movie is set between John Wick 2 and 3, what you said, and it's the second last movie of...
I'm Lance Reddick.
Okay, anything else? Yeah, Lady Gaga was considered for the role of Eve in this movie. That would have been something. It would definitely have been something. She's a good actor, but yeah. I think I prefer things the way they are. Okay, anything else? Yeah. Norman Reedus was between seasons of The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon when he filmed this, so he had to keep his signature look, long hair, Little dear day. Yeah, because he's such a chameleon, Norman Reedus. Anyway, let us know what you think of Norman Reedus. Let us know what you think of Ballerina. Is it as good as any of the John Wick movies? Is it better than all of them? Let us know. Hit like, hit subscribe, and watch another video. Dada Yaga.